Welcome to News on Face. You're watching today's top news of the day. In today's top news, we are going to discuss about the US President Donald Trump on Wednesday said he spoke with Prime Minister Narendra Modi, discussing matters related to trade and bilateral cooperation. So let's discuss about this news today. US President Donald Trump described Prime Minister Modi as a great person and a great friend, extending warm wishes to the people of India. The call comes amid ongoing trade negotiations following steep US tariffs on Indian goods and concerns over India's oil trade with Russia. Speaking to the reporters in the Oval Office, Trump said that we talked about a lot of things, but mostly the word of trade. He also added that, let me also extend our warmest wishes to the people of India. I just spoke to your Prime Minister Narendra Modi. He's a great person and he's become a good friend of mine over the years. US President Donald Trump also reiterated his claim that Prime Minister Narendra Modi assured him India would stop buying Russian oil. Also, he added that I spoke with Prime Minister Narendra Modi of India and he said he's not going to be doing the Russian oil thing. If they don't comply, they will continue to pay massive tariffs. Well, India, however, has constantly maintained that its energy purchases are guided by market forces and national security needs, not geopolitical alignment. The conversation comes in the backdrop of ongoing trade tensions. In August, the US imposed a 25% tariff additionally on Indian goods, penalizing India's continued oil trade with Russia. Trump previously hacked US tariffs on Indian products to a peak of 50%, creating a friction in bilateral trade relations. India maintains that it will continue to defend its rights to secure affordable energy, while both nations engage in negotiations to reduce trade barriers. US Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent recently added that despite tariffs, the US experts that India and European allies to support Washington in countering China's dominance in rare earth minerals, calling it China versus the world. Rare earths are critical for defense, clean energy, and high tech industries, including F 35 jets, submarines, drones, and missile systems. India's untapped reserves could become strategically important in global supply chains. Well, meanwhile, back in India, Prime Minister Narendra Modi called on citizens to celebrate Diwali with the Swadeshi products, urging them to proudly support local craftsmanship and innovation. On X, Prime Minister Narendra Modi shared a video featuring Bollywood stars like Varun Dhawan, Madhuri Dixit, and Shankar Madhavan shopping in Indian markets. The clip showcases families buying sweets, saris, electronics, and vehicles, all made in India. Citizens were encouraged to share selfies with products on the Namo app, with Prime Minister Narendra Modi promising to repost select entries. The initiative aligns with his Atmanirbhar Bharat campaign launched in 2020 to boost domestic production and reduce imports. Experts say it could stimulate consumer spending by 20-30% during Diwali, supporting local manufacturers and artisans. In global development, Trump's administration continues to assert its influence through trade and tariffs, even as he claims brokered peace between nuclear rivals India and Pakistan, a claim repeatedly rejected by New Delhi. Trump said he stopped the India-Pakistan conflict in May, using trade threats and tariffs, describing it as a part of eight wars he resolved in 9 months. At the Gaza Peace Summit in Egypt, Trump said India and Pakistan would live very nicely together, while Pakistani Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif credited him for defusing nuclear tensions. In the Middle East, Trump attended the summit and signed a landmark ceasefire between Israel and Hamas, resulting in the release of hostages held in Gaza for over 2 years. Prime Minister Narendra Modi praised Donald Trump for this. He also said that unwavering peace efforts, highlighting the humanitarian impact of the ceasefire. Well, on other side, domestically in the US, millions were participated in a No Kings protest against what demonstrators see as authoritarian tendencies under Trump. Events spanned 2,600 cities, reflecting growing uneasy about executive overreach, militarized immigration policies, and rapid policy changes. So, looking ahead, the coming weeks are crucial for India US relations. Trade negotiations will continue under the shadow of tariffs. Rare earth and critical mineral partnerships may de-open amid global concerns over China's dominance. Prime Minister Narendra Modi's Swadeshi Diwali push may boost domestic consumption and reduce the reliance on imports. So, from New Delhi to Washington, from trade to peace efforts and domestic initiatives to global diplomacy, the coming weeks will test the resilience and cooperation between the world's two largest democracies. So that's all for today. Stay tuned as we continue to cover these critical developments shaping India, the US, and global affairs. Thank you.